Look, traders, this is Rich from tradesight. Here's a look at the market-leading stocks via our proprietary scans for Friday, February 27th, 2015. Got kind of a mixed bag here in the NASDAQ. Couple issues on the buy side, couple on the sell side. For the most part, we're kind of down on volume again, which has been the theme of the week so far. Definitely seeing some better volume in Apple as that tries to recover. Positive on the day, but nothing else really qualifying for a volume bump outside of First Solar, which is probably going to trigger a volume bump as well. The First of all, keep an eye on that. We did have a nice long play in that for the gap filling and some more. So that one has good volume and could still continue to attract attention. Financials slightly better to buy here off of the scans. Pretty good volume in Bank of America, but that one's relatively weak, 2.5% below the day's open. So keep an eye on that one tomorrow. That's BAC. Looking at the energy names, oil prices pretty weak today. We had a short scalp today in OIH off a soft call in the trading room. As we got towards that 2:30 close, when we really started to tank the oil prices. But for the most part, not a lot of signals here, but we do have some pretty good movement. You can see all these open close deviations. We do have some pretty good volume in CHK, which is still following up with good trading after the earnings. Here's a look at the market generals. As you can see, here's where you can really see how we're down on volume. Got an RPS to the upside in Hewlett Packard, so keep an eye on that for tomorrow. That one's got the good volume that you want to see with that. Downside, RPS on Johnson & Johnson. And Hewlett Packard still, UNH is also showing RPS, but that one's on light volume. You do not really want to see it for that type of signal. Housing names a little bit better to buy. Got a volume bump in Lowe's, LOW. Keep an eye on Home Depot tomorrow. We've been watching that one in the lab here. Break under 115.13. We're going to get into that gap window. That could be interesting. Transport's definitely a little bit heavy here today. Airlines are actually getting hit and still lower today, even though oil prices are substantially lower. And lastly, commodities pretty weak today. Should be no surprise. The dollar is very, very strong today. So they're definitely putting pressure on all the commodities, and that's spilling over into trading action, and that's why we're getting these signals here. A lot of contra candles to the downside and a couple of volume bumps, one on Monsanto and also one on potash. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.